Hello.
Hi,
Hi. My name is Rick. I'm from the United States,
good.
born and raised in California. How about yourself? What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Abdul Rohim and you can call me Rohim.
How about yourself? Are you planning on a career path? Do you have already like something that you want to do when you grow up? And
Yeah, actually, I don't have any well planned in my life because of I'm a current now undergraduate student. So that's why I have lots of dreams, but not actual plan which one I'll do. And I think everything can be changed in any time. So that's why after my graduation, I'll try to do what I want in my life. That's
yeah, definitely a lot of things could change when you grow up. You know, but it's always good to have like a dream, even though
yes.
when like you're a kid. For example, I always wanted to be a teacher
Mm,
when I was more growing up. I don't know, when I was like 16, 17. But when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a pilot. So um, that dream is still there. I'm still thinking about it in the future. So that's why I say it's important to have dreams. So what do you like to do?
actually, I love cricket and football, and cycling was one of them. But when I get free time, I love gardening in my house.
To garden, okay. Like inside garden or outside garden?
Inside garden because of I have some places in my house. So when I get free time after my college, then I'll try to different types of flower grow here, and this is.
Okay. So because I recently moved in by myself, and when I moved in to my apartment, my mom gave me like three plants.
Mm.
So I don't consider myself like a plant person, but I really like to have them inside of my apartment. So I don't know a lot about plants, but I just know it looks good. They make my house look good and not too empty.
Yeah.
So good. Very interesting.
Mm, of course.
And I consider you have a very good pronunciation, very good English. Did you live in the United States
Uh,
or any English speaking country?
no, actually, I love visit to different, and it's not to settle there. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you like to watch any specific type of movies?
No, I don't like especially couple movies. I just watch movie.
Okay, yeah, I did hear like a method that you needed to listen to. Um, it's just like a baby, they listen to their moms talk when they're
Mm.
learning a new language. So that happens to us humans, that we start learning from listening. So we first need to listen and then practice little words, and so that's good.
Yes.
And are you planning probably on traveling to an English speaking country?
Yeah, but I have dream to travel different set of countries which was my accent is English, and I prefer to love myself to visit two countries, especially UK and USA, because their accent is too good. And yeah, my dream.
Now that you bring up like two countries, I have in consideration here in Camel, you get to talk to people from the United States, Canada,
Mm, yes.
Australia. So do you have like a preferred, you could say, accent or a country that you like to talk here in Camel?
Mm, no, actually, every country's different stuff, different culture, and their cultural dimension is too good, and their language accent was too good. So, America, USA, and Australia, different types of culture, different types of accents they are using. So, I don't recommend to any other which is one good. I think that there different types of countries are too good, and I love to every accent, and I try to learn different types of accents, and it's not to that which is one good for another.
Every accent. Okay, that's good. That's good that you don't have like a preferred accent or country. I think it was in like in a war. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just don't know a lot of
Uh,
information. That's what I'm thinking.
no
But I
problem.
think the UK people the
Yeah.
past, and that's how a lot of people know English.
Yeah, when they came here and started to learn English.
Ah, okay, very interesting. Good, good. So, movies. Do you like any movies in a specific, like, for example, I know Marvel movies are from the United States. A lot of people like Marvel. Are you like a Marvel fan?
Yeah, I love horror movie, but I don't get time to watch this, and I think this is a very good movie to spend your little time and get entertainment, which is very important for a human being. So yeah, I love horror movie.
Okay, yeah. I started watching Marvel movies since Disney Plus came out not too long ago, like 2 years
Mm.
ago. And then I gave it a chance for Marvel movies. But one of my favorite movies is actually Harry Potter.
Yeah, I love to Harry Potter. Yeah,
You love? Oh, okay. I
yeah,
wanted to bring Harry Potter up because of the accent. You
yes.
know, it's. I think that's one of since I was a kid. That's when I got introduced to like the British accent type of films. So yeah, I wanted to see like the
Mm,
difference, and I always think like British English is very
yes,
fancy.
yeah, it's true.
I like to see it as a fancy. But a lot of people, and more like in Camly, prefer like the American accent. I think for some people it's easier, and for some people, believe it or not, British is easier for them. So that's why I really like to ask that question.
Actually, British accent is too good because every countries learn from them, and also in the subcontinent started to British accent, and I think it's very fancy and very easier to learn this accent, and I think yeah, this very useful and very fancy and useful accent for especially me.
Yes, that's right. It's the example that everybody gives, like water, wata. What do you think about Australia? Do you think it's like similar to British accent?
No, actually, British accent is too good, and also Australian accent is too good because when we watch cricket, then there if we uh, say to the accent, so this very good accent, and I think that it's complex to me measure that which is one good, but true accent is very good for me. Yeah.
Mm, okay. Yeah, because I remember I saw like a TV series. I don't remember the name in Netflix like 4 years ago. That it was Australian accent, and I really liked it. Even though me as an English speaker, I get to identify, I think, the
Oh,
accents. So I was like, very interesting, very
yes.
interesting. So, yeah. Talking about Netflix, are you into anything in Netflix?
Netflix. This application is very good because here you can find every types of movies or things, and I have but I don't use it.
So I see we have 2 minutes. I've asked some questions. I don't know if you have any questions for me. If you want to say something, I haven't let you talk a lot.
No, actually I don't have any question to.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any questions.
No.
I hope you have a good night. It was a big pleasure talking to you, and I hope I get to see you soon. Okay.
Okay, bye bye. Nice to meet you.